I watch a lot of Science Channel stuff. Scientists have announced recently that they've been able to successfully create a chimera. Now, a chimera in scientific terms is when they take two species of animal that can't breed and they blend them together artificially to create a new animal that didn't exist before. So they took a mouse and a hamster thing and they blended them together to make a mouster. $1 billion mouster is basically what they made. But they said that since they can do that with animals that were that different, then there was very little difference between doing it with animals that were very different. And I want them to dump billions of dollars into researching this now, because I've always wanted me a half cheetah, half cobra. And now that I know that is within reach, I want one. It'd be like a cheetah with a big cobra head on top of it. It could run you down at 60 miles an hour like... I always thought that the fatal flaw of the cobra was that it couldn't take you off of a motorcycle. But science has cleared that up. Half cheetah, half cobra. I call it the chobra. Keep it in my backyard, let it run around, take stuff out, fight my kangas. Oh, by the way, a kangas is a half kangaroo, half mantis. That's another one I had on the drawing board I thought would be awesome. Chobra and the kangas. They say Adam was given the job of naming all the animals, but I had to name the chobra and the kangas, because if you'd have seen either one of them, they would have both been named. Usually when I write these jokes, I'm in this little coffee shop near Battelle Laboratories, which is a big nuclear research facility down near campus area. And every now and again there'll be a guy that comes in there from Battelle with like a scientist guy. He's got a lab coat and glasses on, official stuff. And there was a guy that was sitting in the booth across from me that had big stacks of paper and a laptop computer. He looks like he's working on important stuff. And I'm curious, so I asked him, like, what are you working on, buddy? And he goes, I'm working on a nuclear safety protocol. If I get this right, it should save billions of dollars and make nuclear power safe for residential areas. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. I go, that's really cool, man. And he goes, thank you. And he goes, what are you working on? I go, oh, the chobra? And he goes, what's that? And I go, oh, because he's interested. So I'm like, yeah, it's a half cheetah, half coat. Running down at 60 miles an hour, like, take you right off a motorcycle, man. He just looked at me and he went, okay. Working on stuff. I'm like, damn, man, I sound like an idiot. This guy's over here, nuclear engineer, changing the face of power, saving billions of dollars. I'm over here concocting stoner animals at 12:30 on a Tuesday. This guy's got a real job. I'm over here. He was my pictures. I'm a moron, right? But he gets up and he goes to the bathroom, and I get up because I need to get some more coffee. And as I'm walking by his table, something catches my eye, because the notepad that he's been working on does have some very scientific things towards the top. But somewhere near the middle, it appears that he's wandered a bit and has drawn a shark with 6 ant legs coming out of the side. And underneath that, he's written, "Shan't." My favorite part, too, because he's an engineer, you know, he's got like his graph paper that he's doing all this on. He's drawn a little stick figure band labeled 6 foot, so that you know what you're looking at is, you know, a shark-sized ant shark and not an ant-sized shark ant. a good measure. I thought it was true. So I get my coffee and I go back to the table, and he comes back from the bathroom and he's sitting down there, and I'm drawing. I go, Jaffrilla. Be a giraffe with a gorilla head and hands on it. Sweet. Swing through the trees like 11 feet tall. All right. I look up at the scientist and I go, I forget, when you were telling me earlier, was that nuclear safety protocol for a type 1 or a type 2 nuclear reactor? He said, it's for a type 2. I was like, good. You know that Chober would totally kick the Shant's ass, right? Come on! You got me, though. He goes, maybe on land. You guys, congrats.